my channel. So as you can probably guess, today's video is my first Halloween tutorial of 2019 and I'm actually so buzzing with how this turned out. I think this is probably one of my favourite skull looks I've done so far. I absolutely love it. It was actually pretty easy to achieve, just really time consuming, so if you are going to recreate this look, make sure you've got plenty of time in your hands. I think I've been sat here for about 2 hours total. So this look was inspired by the Wigs and Makeup Manager. She's absolutely insane, guys. She's so talented. I'll leave her Instagram down below, you guys can go check her out. Hers had a lot of jewels as well coming down here, which you could definitely add if you were recreating this look, but I just decided to stick with the paint and the glitter. I literally mostly only use Snazaroo face paints and the James Charles palette. So if you want to know how I transform myself into this half galaxy skull, just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off this look, as you can see, I'm using a white eyeliner. Any white eyeliner will do, and I'm just starting to draw like squiggly lines diagonally down my face. This is just going to create a dripping effect. Once this is done, I'm just applying my foundation as normal to the upper part of my face, so I'm leaving the bottom half blank for now, and just applying my concealer, bronzer, contour and highlight as normal, filling in my brows and then moving on to the eye. So I'm just doing the eyeshadow on one eye for this look. So I'm using my Morphe 35B palette and I'm really blending out the blue and purple shades. So for this look I am tending to use blues and purples, like the galaxy. And just using a liquid liner and creating a wing, applying some mascara, adding some eyeliner to my waterline on both eyes, and then applying some falsies just to the one eye. Okay, so next I'm just taking my black face paint. I'm using all Snazaroo face paints for this look, guys, if you're wondering. So this is just the ordinary black paint, and I'm taking a couple of different face paint brushes just to fill in those squiggly lines that I created earlier. So this takes quite a bit of patience and time, obviously. But just keep going with it. Okay, so those lines are also coming down my neck and chest area, so I'm just going to be filling those in as well, and then taking a larger brush just to paint the remaining bottom half, and I'm painting that all in black. So this is just going to be a base for the galaxy. Once that black shade is dry, I'm picking up Turquoise, which is also by Snazaroo. It's a really light blue shade and I'm using this with a dry beauty blender. So it's always best to use a dry beauty blender when working with face paint, guys. And I'm just applying that in random patches all across my face, and then I've also created a rib cage effect on my chest area. Once I've finished with the light blue shade, I then use the dark blue shade, also by Snazaroo. I will list all the shades down below for you guys. I also used a purple shade in between the rib cage and around the dark areas, and then went back in with the light blue just to add a bit of contour and highlight. I then went in with the James Charles palette and I used the light blue shade in the palette just to really go over that ribcage area there and any high points of the face. You just really want to make it 3D and dimensional, so the eyeshadows really give this effect. I then used the purple shade in the palette. And really just blend in all those shades together. Then I'm going back in with the black Snazaroo face paint, and I'm just creating like an eye socket, and then I'm setting that with black eyeshadow from the James Charles palette. I'm then creating the mouth area, so this is just the basic skull mouth which you see in all the videos. I'm then using a really small dense brush and creating like these crack effects, so skulls obviously have cracks in them, so I'm just going around any areas I feel need a crack. I'm then taking a white paint by Snazaroo to draw on the teeth, and I'm dragging them down slightly and pulling them up slightly obviously on the top, just to create the root effect. You may need to do a couple of layers of this white shade, guys. So as you can see, I'm just going over the teeth with the white shade again. I also drew on my skeleton nose here, guys, just before the teeth, but for some reason that footage is not included in this video, and I'm really sorry. I do have some other skull videos which you can copy the nose off. So I did draw the skeleton nose along with the eye socket. Then here I'm just taking the white shade again to create the stars. So I'm just dotting a load of white little specks across my face, which will look like stars. I'm also creating some bigger stars, as you can see here, and they're quite easy to draw on. So yeah, this will look somewhat like a galaxy very soon. Once you finish drawing on your stars, the last step is applying the glitter. So I'm using one by NYX. It's actually a Pigment pot by NYX, and it's like a turquoisey shade, which I thought was perfect for this look. And I'm just applying that with the brush all over, literally all over, and this is going to give it a very starry galaxy effect too. Then I'm applying a coat of mascara, and that is the finished result, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel below if you haven't already. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.